What's going on, everybody? You know me. It's your boy. It's your best friend. It's your worst enemy. It's your worst nightmare. It's Robert De Niro. That is the best Robert De Niro impression you guys have ever heard, and I'm saying it now. That is the best. It's so best I'm not even going to try and recreate it ever. It's locked here now and forever until ever and ever and ever. Welcome back. It's me. It's Sam. It's another installment of the Deviled Advocate, I like to call it. I don't know what you guys are calling it. Maybe you're calling it good. Maybe you're calling it bad. Just don't call it late to dinner. I never understood that, like, colloquialism. We're into this again. But yeah, don't call me late to dinner. Are you saying don't call me late to dinner because you are so hungry and you love dinner so much you want to be on time? Or are you saying don't call me late to dinner because that's a stupid nickname, unless, it's fitting, in which it's kind of a diss because you're always late. And I mean, punctuality is important, guys. I don't think enough people take it seriously these days. I don't care. I'm always so anxious that I'm going to be late that I show up 20 minutes early to everything. Then I sit in my car until it's time to go inside, and then I walk in at the last minute. I'm almost kind of late. But yeah, I don't know. Don't call me late to dinner, and try to be on time places, I guess. I had a hockey coach that one time used to say, if you're not 10 minutes early, you're late. He was dumb. I mean, he's a great coach, but obviously that theory, it holds no water. It's a terrible bucket. Even the best bucket holds more water than that saying. Wally. His name was Wally. He was an old guy. Good hockey coach. Weird ways to make boys on time. But I'm chilling. I hope you guys are chilling. I'm always trying to chill. If I'm not chilling, I'm trying. It's kind of what people say about me. In the yearbook, people are always like, Sam, it was really fun always chilling with you, or at least trying to chill with you. It's like, thanks, guys. I tried. I don't know. It's February 19th right now. You guys are probably hearing this February 21st or later, but we're 3/4 through it. We're 75 cents through the worst month of the year. I don't know if it's debatable. It's a terrible month. The holidays are garbage. Like, they put a holiday smack dab in the middle of it, which is the middle of a month shouldn't be 14 ever, but February had to screw that up right off the bat. But yeah, I mean, there's Valentine's Day, which, I mean, people are always like, it's for Hallmark, or it's for, people that need to validate their relationships. And it's like, it's not for me, though. It's just a day. And there's President's Day. Today's President's Day, and what a terrible holiday. I'm gonna celebrate the president, the current president, or any of the past presidents. I don't know. Might celebrate the guy who built all those national parks. That was cool. One of the Roosevelts, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna celebrate the presidents, just like they're not sitting around celebrating me. If anything, weirdly enough, if they're sitting around, if it's like Donald Trump and Barack Obama and George W. Bush. Oh, I'm George W. Oh, lost it. Didn't even have it. They're sitting around and they're like, oh, did you hear that new podcast, The Deviled Advocate? That might have been a good Obama, but Donald Trump was like, I did. It was bad. It was bad. I didn't like it. That was also bad, and I didn't like it. But I'm going to keep trying, and you guys are going to keep listening, or you're not. Either way, I'm going to keep trying. But I was trying to go to Redbox the other day. I didn't try to go. I went. There wasn't anything keeping me away from it. It was by a Walgreens. Stopped by the Redbox, went into the Walgreens, got some of these weird sweet pea or pea pod crisps things. They're like Cheetos, but without the cheese and made out of peas. I don't know. Kind of weird. Kind of tasty. Kind of weird. Kind of cool. But yeah, So I'm at Redbox, right? And like I'm at Redbox because I miss movie stores. Like I used to rent movies any chance I would get. Like if I was sick, and I was coming home from school to be sick, I would stop by Mr. Movies, my hometown movie rental place, and I would get a few DVDs or whatever, right? But in this day and age, when blockbusters are, not around anymore and you don't have what you used to, like streaming is chill. I like streaming, but sometimes you want to watch something specific. Sometimes you just want to go browse through a different selection. Sometimes you want to watch the previews, Like that's something I really enjoy when I'm watching a movie. I like to lead into the previews. One of my buddies the other day said, we were talking about watching previews, and he said like watching the previews of an old DVD that you have is like a little time capsule, It's great. I love it. But Redbox, right? Like they're just like video stores, but they're even more desperate because people can stream anything. If you're half smart, you can find anything you want to watch on the internet. I think pretty much anything. I don't know. I've found pretty much anything I wanted, and I'm a dumb idiot. Yeah, so like if you sign up for Redbox, like you enter your email after checking out, they'll send you a promo code for like $1 off, or like it's mostly buy one get one. Buy a DVD, get a DVD, a free rental or whatever. So that's awesome. Like you can get 2 movies a week or 8 movies a week and only have to pay for half of them or whatever. I don't know. But then you can like enter your phone, right? Your phone number, and they'll text you different deals, like different days of the week. So you're getting promo codes 8 days a week. Like you can literally use those promo codes every day and get buy one, get one free rentals, and it's so cool, right? They're tricky because they know that you're probably not going to watch that many movies. So you're going to rent 2, you're only going to watch 1 that night. Like unless you're like, I don't know, even sadder than me, you're probably not going to watch 2 movies in a night. So they get you. So you hold on to the 2 movies because you're too lazy. You're too lazy to take the one you already watched back. And so you have that one that gets charged an extra day. You have the next one and you're going to watch it that night. You take it back the next day. You're paying for like 4 movies, right? Man, I don't know. It doesn't seem ethical, but at the same time, like, since I figured it out, I should know better and like stop getting tricked into paying way too much for those 2 DVDs. But I don't know. I just love DVDs, guys. I love Blu-rays too, VHS, whatever. Like I like the hard copy of a movie. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me a lunatic? Do I need to be committed to an insane asylum? Can that insane asylum be like just called Sandals Beach Resort in Jamaica? I don't know. Can it? Please? Come on. Send me to the beach. I'm drinking Lipton Diet Green Tea Citrus right now, and I'd feel remiss if I didn't tell you guys that I was drinking tea. I'd feel bad if I wasn't completely honest on the podcast, right? So the other week I was like, pee is bad. Pee is a bad beverage, but I meant to say tea with a T. I was talking about how it's bad and it's dirty and like, I don't know. This is green tea, so I don't know how dirty it can be, but it doesn't look dirty. I don't know. It's got citrus in it. It's pretty good. Not drinking soda, and then if you stop drinking soda and you're drinking like sweet tea and like, I don't know, chocolate milk all the time, you're doing the same thing, right? You're just drinking garbage. So trying to drink better. It doesn't taste good. It's not bad, but it's not good. I still think it's kind of dirty water, but I just wanted you guys to know that I'm sorry if I insulted you about the tea drinking thing the other day, but I'm really sorry. This has never happened to me before. I'm crying right now. I'm literally tearing up. This tea's not that bad. Give it a try. Who cares? Broaden your horizons, your taste buds. I don't know. So Lipton, if you want to give me a pallet of free tea or whatever, I'm down for sponsorships. You guys you're like watching a movie and you find yourself, and this is, hey fellas, hey bros, hey dudes, you guys ever binge watching Nashville and find yourself twirling your balls like those Asian Zen balls, bow ding balls? And that's kind of a joke. I haven't really thought it through very well, but it's kind of a weird conundrum, you know? You're just sitting there and you're bored, so what do? Find relaxation somehow, and any way you can get it. Am I right, ladies? I'm gonna try and add a laugh track to that. I don't think it's gonna deserve it, but we'll see. Yeah, I watched The Big Lebowski this weekend with some buddies. That was sweet. You guys ever watch that show? It's a movie, but oh, it's killer. That's a killer flick, dudes. Big Lebowski. Oh man, so good. Bought some records this week. I saw that Jeff Rosenstock was putting out a new record. He used to play guitar and sing for this band. Bomb the Music Industry is what they were called. So I was like, yeah, I'll check out his thing, and I added it to my cart, and I checked out the record labels, other releases, and there's this band Mr. Heavenly that I recently got into through an episode of Comedy Bang Bang, the podcast. They had them on, and their tunes are just jamming, bros. Oh man, Mr. Heavenly, so good, dude. Seriously, it's super good. So I bought their record, and then they were like, ding dong, like this thing popped up, and it was like, you can add 2 more records from this selection of 10 and you'll save $12. And I was like, can't afford not to. So I got one by this band called the Unicorns, and I mean, I used to bump into this record on YouTube all the time, so I bought it. It's a great record. It's called Who Will Cut My Hair When I'm Gone. I like the title. The artwork's kind of cool. And then another one by this band I'd never heard of called Islands, and I haven't heard the record yet. I'll listen to it for the first time when I get it on vinyl. So that's exciting, you know. You're a little surprised. I hope it's good. The same guy who was in the Unicorns and is in Mr. Heavenly was also in Islands, so I assume it'll be similarly related to those bands, I guess. But yeah, I was talking about February earlier, right? And how bad it is, and President's Day, and I just want to go back to this. There are so many sales on President's Day, right? It's like Mattress Firm and like Toyota and like, I don't know, those are the big ones. Mattresses and minivans. That's what President's Day is to me. Like, come get a minivan, come get a mattress. Either way, you'll celebrate. I don't know. See, it's not even a good celebration. Like, February, you can't dress it up with anything good. We've got the Olympics this February, and like, yeah, love the Olympics. They're sweet. I love them. They're great. It's still February. It's so cold out. Like, today we had the worst weather. It's like raining and sleeting and freezing, so your car is perpetually being laminated in ice. And I mean, if you're only going to your car 3 times a day, you know, go to work, come to work, go back out to your car, just for whatever the third reason was. I guess I should have picked an even amount of times to the car, I guess. But when you're delivering, you have to clean I had to clean my windshield off 18 times today. You know, that's too many. I don't want to be chipping ice every 15 minutes. So that's the crazy thing about weather, though. Like, it definitely affects the precipitation and the temperature, and that affects my day. And I think weather needs to take a seat for a bit and just chill out, because they're acting a fool, and I'm not into it. I'm not into the weather. I'm not into February. But this week, I'm going to LA. I'm going to LA this weekend, guys. I'm so stoked. Not only am I going to like my favorite city, or I don't know. Yeah, it's one of my favorite cities. I'll say it. I don't care. Sue me. Don't sue me. Whatever. I get to go and be surrounded by people who love comedy. And maybe some of their love and talent will rub off on me, and this podcast will be all the better. And maybe I'll just stay there because it's so warm. You guys know that. Oh, what's that band? Everclear. I just want to see some palm tree. I can't. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm not even going to try it. I'm not even going to do it. Not going to do it. I'll drop it at the end, maybe. Yeah, that band's cool. All their guitar chords, like their riffs, sound the same. It's like, or like, it's all the same. I don't think that second one was even an Everclear song, but I'm just going off the top. This is live to tape, live and uncut with your host, Samuel Ziegler. It's weird to do that in the middle of the podcast. Maybe it's weird to do it in general. I don't know. Probably, but so yeah, I think this is good for today. I've got a little surprise for one of our very special listeners coming up here after I finish leading into it, I guess. But yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next week. Bye now.
It's still in your ear?
A little bit.
Oh,
I mean,
Jesus.
it's not anymore.
Oh
But
God,
it
we're
was.
so far out there.
All right, so we're gonna do a little spot. I got my first guest on today. Kinda. I mean, he helped me set up the mixing board that I talked about earlier in the episode. I'm sure. I'm recording this before doing that, but Chris Groshin is in the studio today. We'll call it a studio because there's more than me here.
There's enough windows. I think you can call it a studio.
It's a lot of windows. There's like 12. It's a 3-season porch, but not really. I don't know. If anybody wants to see it, it's a podcast. You can either come over, you'll never see it. Who cares? But Chris, you have a very good buddy, and I know him. You know him well, even weller than I do.
Very weller.
He's a big listener. We kind of wanted to give him a little shout out and say hi, Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
What's up, dude? Yeah, I don't know. What can you tell me about Chuck that I don't know? He's an avid listener of the podcast, so he says, and I appreciate that. He's another big guy. Gonna have him on for a couple episodes in the future. But yeah, what do I need to know about Chuck that maybe the listeners also need to know?
I think by technical definition, Chuck is he's a traveling stand-up comedian.
It fits the bill.
Yeah, I mean,
he's not touring, but he's traveled.
He's traveled,
and he's done stand-up.
Absolutely.
While traveling.
Indeed.
Yeah.
In New York City.
Big Apple, that's where comedy was born.
I think that might be true.
I don't know. Punk rock was born. I don't know.
I won't fact check that.
No. Let's fact check it. Let's I don't know.
We'll fact check.
But yeah, he likes stand-up comedy, and we always talk about it. He and I. But what else does he do?
What else does he do?
He's a filmmaker.
He's a big filmmaker.
Yeah. He likes superhero films. Likes comedies. All sorts of things. I haven't seen a ton of his work. A little bit.
I realized I can hear myself breathing into this microphone.
Oh, man. That's kind of cool. If I didn't mention it earlier in the episode, Chris helped me set up the mixer, and now we're talking into mics.
So we spent over 2 hours to try to, just to find out that we had to press a single button.
There's one button.
That was
all
it.
we had to do. But, I spent months trying to figure it out, and I couldn't. So 2 hours is, I'll take that over 2 more months.
Came up with like 9 different ways that we were going to, get it.
We kind of jerry-rigged like a cord into the computer that kind of worked, but kind of didn't. Worked on your computer, didn't work on my computer.
Yeah, who would have thought that Macs don't have a line in for microphones?
The people that made it, or maybe they didn't think it, and that's why it happened, and they never showed up. But
I wonder if it's kind of like apparently they were getting rid of these long ago. Now the iPhones don't have them, but apparently the Macs just haven't had them. Oh, wait, that's a headphones jack.
Yeah. Like my iPhone doesn't have a headphone jack anymore, which I'm not super happy about.
I'm way off base now.
Because sometimes I want to be able to play my phone through my aux cord in my car, but I also want to charge it at the same time. And you can't do that when you have to plug your aux cord into your lightning jack.
Like you
Come
need
on.
a splitter.
Okay. Well, Look at this. Chris is the audiophile here, not me. I learned that word about 3 minutes ago, right before we started doing this. But yeah, he brought me a taco. It was sweet. Much appreciated. Tacos are my favorite. I think everybody should know that by now.
What's your favorite taco place?
Oh man, Taco John's in Brookings, South Dakota. It's my hometown. I think it was voted like the third best.
Taco John's?
Yeah, and boy is it good. There's no Taco John's that come close to it in the metro, or even like Duluth, where I spent a few years. I don't know. There's something about it. But outside of like a fast food taco, I don't know. Rusty Taco,
Rusty's
our
really
taco.
good.
Yeah.
Have you been to Taco Cat?
No, but I saw the band Taco Cat live once.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I think it's kind of ice cream too, maybe.
The band?
No. Well, yeah, they got an ice cream made out of their. They had a Blue Bunny or I don't know, one of those niche ice cream things made after their name. But I feel like in the cities, Taco Cat, or is it tacos? Is it a taco truck?
It's I wonder if they have a truck. They might. I know they're in the international market.
Okay.
Or the is that what that's called? Not International Market Square. They're in the global market. That's the guy.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I've never actually been there. That'd be a fun place to go and set up a booth and interview random people about tacos.
Their pork tacos are off the fucking chain. They're so good.
Would you say carnitas?
They don't say that, so
No.
I don't know that I would.
Okay, I wouldn't because it's dumb. I mean, I'd say it on here, but it's still dumb. But yeah, where's your favorite taco in the Twin Cities?
Shit. Honestly, I think it's Taco Cat. It actually depends on what I'm in the mood for. Because Taco Cat has no seafood tacos, which is a bummer.
Okay.
But Rusty Taco has quite possibly the best.
I love them. They're great.
The best shrimp taco.
I love
known
all
to
of their
man.
fish tacos, but I mean, because they've got the grilled, they've got the fried, and they've got the shrimp one.
Yeah, totally.
They might have another one, or at least a different kind of shrimp one.
Yeah, no, they
I don't
got
know.
grilled, fried. I think those are the two.
Yeah. Anyway, they've got good tacos, and it's just down the road from here, so it's easy to do.
I remember we were doing, we were kind of doing a shoot for something called Complete Athlete down in California, and
Was that recently?
It was this past summer.
Okay.
And you could definitely tell the difference in like who I was as a person as opposed to a lot of the other people around, because all of our meals were paid for while we were down there by the client, which is awesome.
Sweet DM, that SPD.
Oh, it's so good.
I love it. I can't wait to have per diem someday.
Oh, aren't you gonna get one when you go?
I get a little bit of per diem in LA this weekend, and then a little bit of per diem and everything's paid for in Guadalajara. That's all inclusive.
God damn, that's dope.
I know. I'm finally doing dope stuff. I've had a podcast for a month now, and I've not done anything worth mentioning. So you guys are in for a treat.
Dude's going to Mexico already. All expenses paid.
All expenses to be on a film jury. Who knew? It's so lame. So cool.
So awesome.
It's awesome. It's such an accolade. It's not as good as being Homecoming King in 2010, but I don't know if anything will be. I peaked so early.
So we're down in California, and
yeah, you have to keep your own story going, because I'm gonna derail it and then just kind of laugh myself into a nice little stupor. But
I think I derailed this one, to be honest.
Okay,
I think I was the one who took the derailing. So re-railing, if that's a term, kind of like audiophile.
I think so. Yeah.
They're the people that we're with are like, oh, where are we gonna go eat? And I'm like, oh shit, where we should go? Del Taco. And everybody just kind of gives me this like really bad look. And I'm like, I'm from the north, man. I haven't had Del Taco. And they're like,
I want to try your fast food.
Right?
Yeah.
I just want a fucking Del Taco.
I'm into it. I've had Del Taco.
Is it amazing?
It was great. You didn't get you. So you didn't.
No,
get,
we didn't fucking get Del Taco.
What did everybody else want? In-N-Out. Oh, let's go to In-N-Out.
Okay, we did go to. That was the first stop we made. In-N-Out actually kind of sucks, which is a bummer.
I thought it sucked the first time I was out there, and then I learned that I needed to order it animal style, whatever that means, with like cheese and other stuff. Way better the second time, but also I think I was just in my head and reading reviews. So who knows? So anyway.
So they're like, no, we're gonna go to this place called Javier's, and I was like,
all right,
is
that David in Spanish? Javier?
Speaking of David in Spanish, I found out that
I guess that'd be David.
David? Yes, it would. I found out that Nathan is not short for Nathaniel.
No,
Really? It's short for Jonathan.
Oh, that's so dumb.
Isn't that weird?
Swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. You can live beside the ocean, leave the world behind. Oh, what are you? Oh, no. You guys are still listening? Get out of here. Stop. Don't. Follow me on Twitter, salsa_Dave. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.